It smells really good, I have to say, but I think it might be slightly peppery this time. Oh, that's lovely. It's very smooth. There is a hit of pepper right at the back of the throat. There is quite a big hit of pepper, so maybe put a little bit less if you don't like too much pepper. But that is really nice. As I said, it's really smooth and creamy. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen. And if you are new here, then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video, I want to share with you how to make my delicious chocolate turmeric tea. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make this delicious tea. This recipe is very easy. It's simple but tasty is what I would say about this recipe. I know that turmeric isn't the most romantic food, but chocolate is, and chocolate has been used for thousands of years as an aphrodisiac. So if you're trying to get somebody in the mood for a little bit of romance, then this might be a great tea to give them. And turmeric is also, on a serious note, is also really good for us. It's actually an anti-inflammatory, and drinking every day can help the body as well. So I've laid out all my ingredients, and I'm going to start making this tea. The first thing I did was I grated a 1/4-inch piece of turmeric, and I've just simply put it into the bottom of this bowl. And in this bowl as well, I have some ground ginger, I have some ground sweet cinnamon. So I've got about a teaspoon of ground ginger, I've got a teaspoon of ground sweet cinnamon, and then I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, ground nutmeg, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. And the reason I only use such little cloves and nutmeg is because they are quite strong spices, so they would really flavour the drink if you use too much of them, so please don't use too much of them. And for this recipe, because I've made this drink before and people noticed that I didn't use any black pepper, I've actually got black pepper this time. And what the black pepper does, it helps to sort of ease the digestion of the turmeric in the body, which really helps with the inflammation you may have as well. Well, I think we've all got inflammation, but yes, it just helps the turmeric to go through the system a lot easier. And in this mug here, I have about 1 mug's worth of oat drink. So I like oat drink, and I drink it because I find it quite beneficial for my health. I know there's a lot online about oat milk and how it's not a milk and how it's got quite a lot of sugar in it, but I just wanted to say this is probably the only processed packaged food that I eat, apart from dark chocolate and some barbecue sauce. So I don't eat a lot out of packets, and this one is actually organic, and it's also made from just water, oats and sea salt. Now, a lot of oat milks that you can buy in the supermarket will have emulsifiers in them to make them thicker, and they will also have a lot of flavourings and colourings as well. But this one is as pure as it can be, and I really like it. This isn't an advert for Oatly, but I just really like this drink. And I don't have it too often either. I probably have it about 3 or 4 times a week, so I don't think it's going to harm me in any way. So I'm just going to add 1 mug of the oat milk. Now, if you don't want to use oat milk, you can use any type of milk for this. I have tried this with almond milk. I tried it with a really plain almond milk with no emulsifiers in it or anything, and it just tasted like water to me. So that's also why I like to use oat milk. So I'm going to add my spices in now as well. So I'm going to add all of the spices in, and then I'm also going to add in my black pepper. So I'm just going to grind the pepper grind. Probably just going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper to that as well. And then for the sweetener for this recipe, in the last recipe I said you could use honey or maple syrup, but for this recipe I'm actually just going to use some dates. I've used these in a hot chocolate recipe before, and they were really nice, so I thought I would try them in this recipe. I'm sure they're going to be delicious as well. And then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of raw cacao powder as well. You can use cocoa powder if you want to. Make sure it's the unbleached kind though, so yeah. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the blender on at the wall. I've turned the blender on at the wall, so now I'm just going to blend all of these ingredients together. I finished blending these ingredients together, and I actually blended mine twice. I find that the dates sometimes don't blend too well in my blender. It does take a couple of goes before I get rid of all the hard date. There still is a little bit in the bottom of this cup as well, but I'm really looking forward to eating that. And then all I simply did after that was just heat it on the hob until it was warm, and then I just poured it into a cup, and now I'm going to try it for you and let you know how it tastes. It smells really good, I have to say, but I think it might be slightly peppery this time. Oh, that's lovely. It's very smooth. There is a hit of pepper right at the back of the throat. There is quite a big hit of pepper, so maybe put a little bit less if you don't like too much pepper. But that is really nice. As I said, it's really smooth and creamy. It's quite thick as well. I think the dates actually thicken the milk, and the raw cacao powder also thickens the milk as well. So it's lovely, and I'm going to be having this afternoon with a biscuit or two on my own in the peace and quiet of my house, and I'm really looking forward to it. But as I said, this could make a really lovely drink for a lover, if that's what you want on Valentine's Day. That's how you make my yummy chocolate turmeric tea, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be having this as a delicious drink this afternoon, and I can't wait. It smells and tastes so good. But as I also said, you could make this for a lover on Valentine's Day, and if you are celebrating Valentine's Day this year, I hope you have a really nice time. For now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon.